Hi, how you doing? My name is Robert Bartlett, and this presentation is about airplane wings and how lift is produced to make aircraft wings fly. And basically, what happens with an airplane is there's the force of gravity that is keeping that wing from on the ground and keeping that wing from flying. So there are other forces that need to happen that need to be greater than the force of the gravity to make the aircraft and the wing fly. So that's what we're going to talk about. And the first thing to talk about is Bernoulli's principle. So Daniel Bernoulli, a Swiss mathematician, explained how the pressure of a moving fluid, liquid or gas, varies with its speed of motion. So Bernoulli's principle states that as the velocity of a moving fluid increases, the pressure within the fluid decreases. This principle explains what happens to air passing over the curved top of the airplane wing. So one example of this is the Venturi tube. The Venturi tube, it has an inlet and an outlet that are the same diameter. Now after the inlet though, the tube narrows in the middle and the fluid going through the tube increases at the narrow area. And this would be the picture of the Venturi tube. Now, and as you can see in the image, as the fluid goes through the middle, the velocity becomes faster. So as air moves through that middle area, the velocity becomes faster. But if you monitor the pressure goes down. So this becomes a low pressure right here. And so when you put it all together, the aircraft wing is designed with that curve on top of the wing to make a low pressure over the wing. So almost like if you cut the top half of that tube off, then it almost looks like the top of a wing. So Bernoulli's principle basically was fast air equals low pressure. So what happens is it creates a low pressure over the wing. So as the air is coming over the wing, it goes over that curve and the air becomes faster and also makes a low pressure. And then there's also the pressure below makes a higher pressure below the wing. So you have a high pressure and you have a low pressure. And with that low pressure above the wing, it creates lift. And as your speed is going to dictate what those pressures are doing compared to gravity, and with enough speed, those pressures become greater than the pressure of gravity. This is an image showing an airfoil. Basically, the shape of the aircraft wing is an airfoil. The airfoil is designed to increase the velocity of the airflow above its surface, which makes decreased pressure above the airfoil. And then the impact of the air on the lower surface of the airfoil, right there, increases the pressure below. So you have this positive pressure and then you have a low pressure above, and decreases the combination of the pressure decrease above and increase below produces lift. And I've always just been completely fascinated by this, and it's just unbelievable how scientists figured out that as a fluid increases with the speed, the pressure came down, the velocity, and it's just amazing. And it's just all my life I've always just been fascinated about it and just how this works, and studying these pressures and how they act on the wing, and makes it makes the pressure greater than gravity, which makes the wing fly. So that's in a nutshell how it all works. So thank you very much.